Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Lady Gwendolyn's Cauldron Night. I am your hostess, Lady Gwendolyn, and this is the final Cauldron reading of 2023. First of all, I just want to say thank you all so much for staying with me after me having to take a break for a couple of weeks, but I've been feeling pretty good the last couple of days, so I wanted to come on and get some readings in for you folks. I don't know why I'm feeling this. I don't know if any of y'all can see anything or not, but it feels like on this side of me, there is an energy or something. So if you see anything in this area, pop up on screen and let me know, okay? All right, so let's see if I'm doing everything right. Give me 1 second. Get things up on screen. But I am here for divination night. Okay. I actually have a deck that I intended for the creator to come on and talk with me about it. And I got sick and I haven't been able to be in contact. And so I'm just going to go ahead and share this deck with you guys. I got it at the Flatwoods Monster Convention. And all right, let me see. Okay, so it is called the Eerie Encounters, a cryptid oracle card deck. And yes, cryptid. So I want to get these out and go over these with you. Okay, so he created like this little pamphlet, and it just kind of talks a little bit about information in regards to the deck. And then on the back, on the contents, it actually tells, each cryptid. So the first one in the deck is one of the two of my favorites. Well, okay, I can't say that because I have quite a few favorites. Mothman. Now, each of these cards has a little something to say at the bottom. For the Mothman, it says, prepare for calamity, pursue with all speed, and seek the abandoned. Okay? Seek the abandoned. The next card, also one of my favorites for a damn good reason, the Flatwoods Monster. So I'll let you get a look at that. Hi, Miss Emily. You know what? I was feeling good enough to, I just wanted to come on here. I've missed everybody so much. And I can't move around a whole lot, but I can come in here and sit, and it feels good to actually sit up instead of lay down and slouch and stuff like that. So, the words for the Flatwoods Monster is through the mist, don't breathe in their toxic influence. Oh, mm, and careful of those bigger than you. Oh, yeah. So I am on day 4 of managing the pain. I'm still working on eating, and physical therapy is has been coming out and helping me, and we're working on regaining my strength. I am pretty much like a baby learning to eat and move all over again. But that's the Flatwoods Monster. Bigfoot? Hi, Miss Shannon. How you doing, darling? Okay, so for Bigfoot, and here is something very interesting about these cards, and I'll show it to you. On the cards is the date that is significant. So, let's say the Flatwoods Monster. The date that is significant is 1952, and then it goes right there, West Virginia. Okay, so let me get this up right there. See, 1952 information right there. Oh, congratulations. Yes, yeah, I am. Um, the Mothman is down here, and it's a little bit smaller. I can't see it, but I believe that says Point Pleasant, West Virginia. And why the Mothman one does not have a date on it, I'm not really 100% on that one, but it doesn't. But yeah, that says Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Do not have my glasses on. I'm doing the best that I can. Um, Bigfoot, 1977. And I don't know what else that says. But that's the date for Bigfoot. Now, again, if anyone wants a reading, I'm open to a reading. Right now, I'm just going through this deck. And I can't even read his name. He was a great guy. He's an amazing artist. Okay, so we break this down, the words at the bottom. We didn't get where we're Bigfoots, but breaking it down, the first line represents the theme or meditation that you need to focus on. Okay, so for the Bigfoot card, it would be wild places hold great mystery, and you may be I don't know if it's the light or what. Okay. Wild places hold great mystery, and you may be among them. Okay, that's the overall theme. Okay, for the Bigfoot card. Now, the next line is actually relationship advice. This is how he has broken them down. So, for the Bigfoot card, it is actually, are you throwing stones? So, in a relationship, if you're throwing stones, then you are diverting from what you are feeling. That's what I'm picking up from that. I'm just saying. Um, because if you are throwing stones, you are trying to distract from the actual truth, whether it be distracting from your own truth or distracting from, um, just trying to ignore the inevitable. All right, the last line is for general guidance. So with the Bigfoot card, it is take that big step. Oh goodness. Okay. I love that. But name, date, and location are all included. I'm trying to find the guy's name without destroying this. Okay, he is known on Instagram as Bedlam Boy. So it's BEDLAMB Big O little Y. Bedlam Boy. Okay, go and check him out. Also, it is Bedlam martandgoods.com. bedlammartandgoods.com. So go check it out, see all of his artwork, get to know him. Um so this one is actually my all-time favorite cryptid. This was the first cryptid I learned about. This is what pulled me in. Um, so if any of you remember in earlier seasons or earlier videos before I went to the Flatwoods Monster Convention, I had a very tiny cryptid deck, and it I couldn't see it. I couldn't. And so I gave it to the little, and she is enjoying it. I did catch her take it to school, and I'm like, no, this isn't a school thing. No. But anyway, I reveal to you my favorite cryptid, the Loch Ness Monster. Boom. Come on, join. Boom. Look how cute he is. Ah, the Loch Ness Monster. Okay, so for the Loch Ness Monster, the date is 1960 in Loch Ness, Scotland. So let's see what the theme and the meditation is for the Loch Ness Monster. History and perseverance. That sounds right. I'd say that sounds pretty good. Relationship advice. You'll only find them if you go looking. Valid. You can't just sit around and let the person that is meant for you to fall right into your lap. It just doesn't happen that way. And then the general advice is the depths hold the answers. So don't be afraid to dig deep to get the answers that you need. You will be surprised at you what knowledge you obtain. All right, Miss Sherry, I got you, darling. So, would you like a reading with the cryptid deck, or would you like to go for the cauldron? So, if anybody is interested in a reading, if you are new here, all I need is your date of birth up on screen, and I will get you listed and I will take care of it. This is how we do it around here. All right. Cauldron it is, darling. The Golden Girls Tarot. Woohoo! All right. Well, hopefully this brightens your day. Ugh. Sophia in her little pirate booty outfit. All right. If you have a question, ask it. If not, I'm going to go with whatever the cards say. All right. We're going for general readings tonight, people. And you know what? Okay, so this is also the full moon in Gemini has been happening this week. So we have a tendency to let our mouths write checks that our butts can't cash. So we've had to like kind of really watch ourselves lately. So now you're asking to get called out. Okay. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is now is the time that it's okay to let out that communication. The swords represent using your voice, the air, your knowledge. Don't be afraid to say things that need to be said, but in a proper way. Okay, so you've learned in the past what doesn't work. Okay, so you take that bit of information and you're like, all right, well, let me go about it in this approach. That's the Ace of Swords. The Queen of Swords, and you're gonna do wonderful at it. You're gonna handle the situation at hand lovely. I mean, look, I don't know if you can see who that is or not, but that's Dorothy. Dorothy. Yeah, there she is. Um, and you know Dorothy, she can be a little snarky, but she's a teacher and she can handle students and communicate her needs and theirs, what, how it needs to be done. So that's what I feel like the general consensus is for you. And then we get the magician, which is Sophia, and Sophia's not afraid to get in there, do the dirty work, and make things happen. And that's the energy that you need to be having right now, that you are not going to step back. You're going to get in there, you're going to get your hands dirty, you're going to do what needs to be done in order for this communication to be laid out, in order for these new boundaries to be set. I feel like things that have been going on in your life need to be reevaluated and new boundaries need to be set into place. Oh, I hope that helped you, darling. Yeah, I'm gonna do as many of these readings as I can. Mm. All right, Emily, I've seen that you were up next. Like I said, if you are interested in a reading, just throw up your date of birth. I'll get you thrown on the list. And good. She said it makes perfect sense. Good. I'm happy to hear that. So Emily, we are going from the cauldron. I'm putting the cryptid deck away. Um I will end up doing a unboxing and go through all the cryptids here very soon, and it will be up on YouTube and then also up on my Spotify. The artist is aware that I am going to do it. I am going to reach out to him one more time before I go on without him. But like I said, it's just been because I've been sick and I haven't been able to reach out. But it's busy season, so for all artists and creators. And by the way, since we're talking about artists and creators, support those artists and creators, because if it wasn't for the artists and creators, would we really be where we are today on all of these platforms? And I wouldn't have such a beautiful and amazing decks if it wasn't for artists and creators. Now, I have debuted a couple of new decks this year, and shortly after, like within a month after this deck right here was created, it was mine, and I was promoting it, and because I fell in love with this is the West Virginia Tarot, and if you haven't seen it. Um, but yeah, I just up on TikTok actually over the weekend and the beginning of this week, I did zodiac readings, and I used the West Virginia Tarot deck. So, all right, Emily, here we go. You know what? That's a pendulum, and we don't want to do the pendulum. Okay, I can make it work. Dragon Oracle. While I still have access to it. All right, Dragon Oracle. There's 2 cards that popped out and 3 cards that popped out. Actually, I think that's more than 3. First card up is Rainbow Dragon. Brings the leap of joy that opens new doors. So that's great. New doors are opening. Get my lighter out because I don't have a little flashlight in here. have trust, rediscover wisdom, expect miracles, and accept opportunities. So that's the first one, Rainbow Dragon. Air and Water Dragon. So helps you connect to higher frequencies. Okay, so this is what I'm first thought. All right. When you are focusing and you are working on your projects, do you have music on or a podcast or an audiobook or something like that that is kind of running in the background, or like the TV on? Do you have anything like that? Because I feel like you need something to kind of help you get there, get into that higher frequency, that higher zone. Trust your intuition. Develop your psychic abilities. Be open to enlightenment and express your inner song. So put yourself in a positive frame of mind, with this music, with it, with anything that touches you deeply, whatever emotion or whatever vision that you are trying to create, or the project that you are working on, put that music, put that stimulation behind you that is going to put you into that mood or in that frame of mind. Earth and Fire Dragon. Earth and Fire. Works with you to clear fifth dimensional ley lines. It is time for service. When you give, you receive. To give is to receive. And you're doing a lot of that already. So I'd say that confirms that you are on the right path. Give me a second. Blue Dragon from the Pleiades. An interesting fact, the Pleiades are happening right about now, okay? So if you're looking for a meteor shower, go look into the Pleiades constellation and you will see them. Yeah, yeah. Get your groove back, girlfriend. So, the blue dragon from the Pleiades says, prepares you to accept source healing. Accept a heart activation, give and receive heart healing. So, what I'm picking up on this is whenever I get better, I need to give you a treatment. I need to get you in my room in here and work my magic to kind of give you a reset. That way you will be open and fresh in the new year. Or I'll come to you, whatever. but yes, let's get you I would say not a reset, but get you a winning foundation with positive affirmations and a positive mindset so that your business and your work get to move forward in the new year. Okay. So, do we have anybody else that is looking for a reading? Because if not, I will close up this early. Oh, I know what I'll do. I actually had someone very special to me that's going through a lot, that is in need of a um, osteomancy reading, bone reading. You're welcome, hun. It's on me. So what I'm gonna do for this person, and then I'll let them know to come in and watch it. I'm gonna do their bone reading with all of you here. Um, all right, so let me tell you real quick what's in my collection. I have 5 chicken bones, 5 little chicken bones, off of the little drummies. I have a skeleton key, which stands for opening up doorways. I have dice for numerology. I have 2 pieces of like chicken backbone, like the vertebrae. That will be for stability and strength. Have a little knife or a thame for cutting or severing things. A piece of citrine to represent money or finances. Belief to represent harvest and abundance coming into you, kind of a reaping what you've sown. A pentacle to represent home and comfort and all over spirituality, connectedness, and oneness. A little skull bead, which represents the ancestors or spirits, and whatever that is looking at is what the spirits is wanting you to focus on first. Okay, I also have a little bunny rabbit, isn't he cute? And he represents when things are coming in swiftly. Okay, the last thing is a moldavite bead. Yes, I have a moldavite bead in my osteomancy set. Why? Because I am not afraid to work with these strong energies. Moldavite has been a wonderful tool in my shadow work journey and my healing so that I can do what I do and help others. So, as long as you can handle, do it. I also have some of these for sale if anyone is interested in a moldavite bead. It does have a hole because it is a bead, but it does have a hole that goes through it. So all you have to do is put it on a necklace and wear it, or on a keychain, whatever. All right, so this reading is for a very dear friend of mine that is going through a tough time right now. So, all right, so spirit is clear over here, not even looking at anything that is on the board. Everything is in play except for the dice and the skull. Okay, so first thing I need to look at, are any of the bones crossed? The answer is no. So I am done with them and I am going to pull them out. Okay. Because they're not crossed or not, those are not S's, yeses in any particular area. So that's off to the side. Now, the next thing that you look at, or that I do, is where the rabbit is. Remember what is coming in quickly. So we want to know what's going to hit us first, right? So that is going to be a financial hit in the passion or the fire area. So fire signs need to be particularly watching this of interest, because if you are it, I don't particularly feel like this is money coming to you quickly. I feel like money is going away from you quickly. So watch your finances right now. Watch where you're spending money. Do not, if you are in a off headspace, do not run out and start spending money like crazy. Don't do that. That is, don't spend money. Don't overindulge. Um, Remind yourself, if I do that, I'm going to regret it. Okay, put that in your time, in your mindset. All right, the next thing is, where are the vertebrae? Okay, that is strength. The strength is in the blue, which is in water, which is emotions. Okay, this is in your emotion, and actually it's in the area between the emotion and the passion area. So if you have someone that you are deeply connected with, that you love, that you have bonded with, now is the time to make sure that they are aware of how you feel. Now, they are laying on top of two other pieces. So, this is something that is very telling. This is what you pay attention to, okay? They are laying on top of not only belief, which is reaping what you've sown, um, or getting what's coming to you, but they've also have landed on the skeleton key, which is opening up doorways. So the strength is bonded where your love and your passion for this person or the people that are around you is the relationships that you have had with these people are ready to open up and take on a whole new light. So what it was before was great. Um and it will be again. All right, so up from this is the last two pieces. And the last two pieces is the pinnacle and the athame. And they have landed in the direct center, which represents you, represents your spirit, your energy. So this means that you will either have to change your ways at home if you are in a partnership right now, or you are going to have to look and see what you can do to make that partnership better. But it's on you. How have you healed, and how are you going to, how or what are you going to bring to the table in order to make this relationship better than what it was before? What, you know, your foundation, okay? But with the athame, it's like, what are you going to cut out? What are you going to get rid of? that is right in the center of everything. So ultimately, you're going to have to make the decisions. What are you willing to do for this relationship? What are you willing to put forth to have this life? And then that's going to kick everything off. So I hope this message reaches whoever it needs to. And I'm going to open it up now if anybody has any questions. Again, I still have time for a couple other cauldron readings. I could probably get 2 more in before my time is up. If you are interested in a cauldron reading, I reach into the Cauldron of Divination and I pull out a different type, and that's what we use to get your reading from. So, if nobody has any questions and nobody's interested in a reading, then I appreciate each and every one of you. It's gonna depend on how I'm feeling, but now that December is gonna be starting, my programming will be changing and moving over to Rowan Temple of Light's cauldron readings. Not cauldron readings. Oh my gosh. See, I'm still stuck with this in my head. Rowan Temple of Lights under the Rowan tree. This is where I tap into the witchy side of myself, and we go through the holidays that are happening. We talk about folklore. Sometimes we'll do a small piece of witchcrafting. Um, Maybe cast a spell. At the beginning of 2023, it was prosperity spells and things like that. And I'll take into consideration any special request. If you want a special spell or something like that, send me a message. I'll do it with you live on the air. I'll talk you through it and we will set the intentions together. Um, so if you are interested in any of that, then let me know. But those will be from December through January. And then I'll take a couple week break. And then in February, we start Divination Night. So, for any of you that are out there and you're watching, if you are a psychic or a reader, on any level and you are interested in being on Divination Night, we will be starting season 4 in 2024. And we've had a lot of different psychics and readers from all walks of life and all over the place. It's been wonderful, from beginners to advanced. And I really want to make season 4, even better than the ones in past. If you are interested in seeing what Divination Night is about, go to Lady Gwendolyn YouTube or Rowan Temple of Light YouTube, and all of those videos are on there. You can find them underneath the playlist. So, and you can also see how far we've grown and matured over the past couple of years and how our broadcasting looks. But it wouldn't be what it is if it wasn't for everyone who come on the show, shared, and did free readings. So, if you're looking for a show like that, send me a message. All right, everybody. I love you so very much. Thank you for joining, and I will see you later. I don't I don't have an ending video. Okay. Good night. Love you. Bye.